recently had asked, my buddy Joan had asked about, do I have a BMX bike? And so yeah, I do. Here it is. I wanted to share this because you had asked about it. So here it is. Yeah, thank you, Joan, you and your wife for watching the channel a lot and enjoying my my content or whatever. I'm pretty wild with it. Again, I'm flip-floppy all over the place with bikes. I like all different types of bikes. I don't stick with just one niche bike like most people do. So I'm sure that's a big kind of why I don't get a whole lot of subscribers so quick to my channel, because I'm kind of everywhere with bikes. Like, I don't just stick to one niche of bikes, and I don't have to be this cool like with just this niche bike. Like, you see what's behind me. In my opinion, this thing behind me is way cooler than this. This you can have more fun with, sort of, but not really. You don't get like the smiles, the looks, the questions with this bike. That people just don't even pay no attention. But if I'm on that, behind it, it's a whole nother thing. But for this, just yeah, this is just something cheap I kind of built up. Had different parts on it. It's just a cheap bike that can kind of lay around. I don't really care about whatever. If I do want to get on it or ride, or I got a younger folk that comes and they're gonna ride with us or something kind of thing, then they can jump on this and feel comfortable. If I need to move down the seat post, I'll do that too. As you see, the seat post is way up. So I'm older now, and I don't care to be sitting way down on the tire like most people do when you see these kind of bikes. I'm not. I want to be able to be comfortable on the bike. That's why that big huge saddle's on there, seats on there. I just want to be comfortable on it. But so I guess tell you what it is, because there's no labeling or anything. Yeah, this bike's pretty dirty, crusty. Can't really clean it up. It's gonna need pulled apart and repainted or whatnot. But so this bike is a Redline 330. When I was growing up, I had a 440. So it got stolen. I only had it. It was a brand new bike. Got it from bike shop. It got stolen. I ended up years later coming across this. Somebody wanted to get rid of it cheap, so I bought it. I can't remember how much I paid for it because it was so long ago. Probably like 20 years ago or something, way long ago. So this bike, Redline 330, it's steel. I don't know what kind of, probably just chromoly steel, whatnot. This is kind of just a parts bike build together, throw together real quick. When I originally got it, it didn't have the smaller sprocket on it and didn't have these wheels, so I kind of changed that up to kind of like a newer look to it. I know this look with that is kind of don't look so good to a lot of people that are trying to be cool, because they are cool, but just saying. Again, I don't care to have it down. I'm not going to be doing any tricks on this thing. You don't see any pegs on it or anything. There is no more bike park dirt track thing to go ride this on, whatever, like the tires. It just kind of sits around, but I keep it around. There's no reason to get rid of it. Nobody will pay much for it, kind of thing, and I don't know. What else? Let's see. I do have the original seat saddle right here, and as you see, that's what it would look like if I put it down. It would be, most people have it so they can look cool. They'll have it sitting way down here like this. Plus you can do tricks on it. I don't want to sit down this low on the bike. I want to sit more in an up, just a more comfortable position. But yeah, this seat over the years, it's just the padding came off, the cushion that was inside came off, and this is just all that's left. So of course I'm not going to have that on there. I need something comfy if I do decide to get on it and ride it. Yeah, just cheap pedals, cheap crank, cheap wheels, cheap seat, I got some like, I think they're called like Hoffman bars, this style, where it's not like super big square in the middle. I like having the extra room right here when I'm pedaling. My knees can come through here easily, kind of thing. Some people know what I'm talking about. I don't. Again, these bars look okay, cool, but they're not like, I like the other style better. As far as like looking cool, it's just this helps me perform better on the bike kind of thing, and it looks cool enough, I guess. Shoot, there's my, oh yeah, there's my top bolt for the tall bike I needed to get on there. So that'll be in the workshop. You know, the bike's here in the workshop, but I need to take them handlebars off and put that on there. And now I still gotta fix my fenders on this thing so they're a little more properly on there. I got a good idea what I can do, go to the hardware store and what I can get to make them on there more solid on the tall bike. This is just 48 spoke wheels, so they're really strong. The hubs aren't anything special, they're just kind of a cheapy. I can't remember if I think they're sealed bearings though. But they're still just, I don't know, I don't really, and there's just no money in them kind of thing. I didn't pay much for this bike originally a long time ago. I don't know what I paid for it, to be honest. I took the handle grips. The handle grips were getting old on this, so I just recently put these nice handle grips on here from my big BMX, my big new hyper electric big BMX. I took its grips and put them on here because I didn't really like these on that bike. I wanted something a little more cushiony because I do ride that bike quite a bit. This I just don't, I don't know. It's not just because the big BMX is electric, but I just don't ride this like, I don't know. I don't ride my lowrider bike, my 20-inch lowrider bike. I don't ride it. I will get I just built my 26-inch beach cruiser lowrider bike, and I do like to get on it and ride it. But as far as my 20-inch bike, I don't ever get it down and ride it. It just kind of sits asleep, just like this bike and several other bikes that I have. But I do like having a 20-inch BMX. I do have like a couple of them, which again, the other ones I got is that old red Schwinn I had up there. It's kind of like an early hybrid BMX build. It's not something that came like that. I should get that out and show that. I need to get some tires and inner tubes for it. It's got these real thick spokes, thick rims, chrome rims. I like that bike. It's pretty cool. But yeah, this is just basically just a rider. Chain's dry as crap. It needs to be lubed up. I need a new chain for it. New brake pads. A new cable. As you see, that cable's just, it's pretty yucky. But yeah, Redline 330. 48 spoke. 26 tooth chainring. I forget what it is. A 10, 11, 12, something like that on the back freewheel. This is the newer style stuff. Switched up a little bit. Original seat post. That's it. The only thing that's original on the bike is just the fork, the frame, the seat post clamp, and the seat post. I don't even think the brakes are original. I think they're like Pro Max something, whatever. I took off something else. I don't know what happened. I think what it was I was riding this bike without brakes for quite some time before I really got into the road bike scene, the skinny tire. I didn't know that them bikes would coast so fast, and that's why I got into the vintage steel road bikes, because they coast so fast. Like, this cannot keep up coasting wise with even if I had slicker tire, like a slick street style tires on here, it still wouldn't keep up with them little skinny 23, 25 series road bike tires. Them things just whoosh. And I like that. That's why I got into it. Plus, I do like the look of them. They're artsy. The drop bars, I don't do drop bars, but, you know, as soon as I get one of them bikes, usually the drop bars come off. I know a lot of people probably hate that it's like I destroyed the bike, but I still got the bars. If I wanted to sell the bike and somebody wanted the original bars, they can go back on them bikes, but I don't plan on selling them. They don't really fetch enough money to try to fix up and put money into them and then sell them, so something like this, you just sit around. I don't know. I'm not super BMX person. I'd rather, you know, I'm more of a, when it comes to a single speed, a 20-inch, I'd rather have a lowrider bike that's super custom, like radical custom. I'll follow my dreams and eventually build one that's like super duper, like beyond, where people, you either really like it or you extremely hate it. Like there's no in between. Like with when you build a lowrider bike of that nature, like a radical that don't get ridden. Like, yeah. Anyway, really this ain't worth no money, even though it's a Redline, but it ain't, to me it ain't worth nothing. Like, why I don't have a trick bike, I don't know. I should have one. They're hard to come across anymore. They don't make them no more. Ever since like the 2000s, they totally stopped making like this wraparound frame. You could stand up on the top tube, put your foot back here, and do a, like a, whatever you call it, a Yeti, flying Yeti or something. I don't know what they're called. Where you just, your foot's here, and your hands are up here. I don't know. Whatever move in BMX world you call that, again, they don't ride them bikes. You would just skip that kind of heavy bike and move on to flatland bike, which flatland bikes can be expensive. That would be one bike I would like to have, as far as other than a freestyle bike or a trick bike or a dirt track bike that's all carbon wheels, very expensive. I'd like one of them, but I'm not motivated to have anything like that. I just kind of casual ride, and I have moved towards e-bikes because mainly my area is hilly, and I like to go for a longer ride than just going through the neighborhood and then right back kind of thing, which that's pretty much what I would do with a bike like this. Or a bike like this. I would just kind of around wherever I don't have to get back to a super duper steep hill to make it back kind of thing. Like, I'm probably sharing a video here soon. The hill, the reason I bought the e-bike, the hill. I'll share where the hill is. That's why I bought the e-bike. So I don't know if this is gonna pick up real quick, but I guess I can just show you how much snow is on the ground. Alright folks, thanks for watching. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned in, subscribe to the channel. See you folks later. Peace.